Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am not here with Geeky Sparkles. We're going to talk about YouTube. We're going to talk about how they are being accused of altering your videos without your consent. Yeah, apparently they have been busted in 4K or 8K upscaling shorts, and creators are not happy. They're like, why are you upscaling our videos? They look awful when you do this. And YouTube has some excuses for it. They're like, oh, we're just trying out, new technology. They're not saying that they're, upscaling per se, but like it's some beta test or whatever they're running. And they weren't going to tell any of us that they were doing that. Now, this isn't the first time YouTube has done something like this. They just kind of foist all these different, especially now, AI powered brain farts. They kind of foist those upon us as creators. It's everything from, AI translated and dubbed, dubbing our videos into other languages, or the search algorithm, which has been terrible for months now, to actually using your videos to train their own AI to make videos without you at all. And I'm going to be honest, I think that is the end game for YouTube. I think eventually the end game for YouTube is to just make its own videos, and none of us are going to be involved in that process. Basically, somebody's going to do a Google search. Google's going to take the search, turn that into a prompt, and then generate a video for you. And if other people watch that video as well, because it answers your question, then they get all the ad money. They don't have to share with us. I think that's what their end goal is, and I think they're kind of experimenting on everybody in this ecosystem right now to achieve that goal. Now, I think it's years off. I think it's going to be a few years yet, but I would say within the next 2 to 5 years, we're going to have YouTube. Basically, it's going to be almost all AI videos that they probably make themselves. Like, we don't even need to be involved. They can make it themselves. AI videos, and then corporate Hollywood stuff, which probably will also use AI tools. So what I'm saying is YouTube is going to be an AI infused fever dream within 2 to 5 years. And there's really no avoiding that. We don't really have a good alternative. I guess maybe TikTok could expand. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to talk about this because this doesn't surprise me at all. They tend to experiment a lot, and then they only issue a statement when they get busted. So before you get to it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Go out to Geeky's Kickstarter. We launched this kind of on the down low last night. She actually designed some retro Halloween pins. They're going to ship the same time that the orc pins do, or at least the Second Chance offer does. So it's going to be October, and hopefully you guys get these. You should get these in time for Halloween. They're already designed. They're ready to go. They glow in the dark. It's the first time we've done glow-in-the-dark pins, but she did all these designs, and then we had the pin manufacturer convert them to vector, and they're fun. It's like retro-style Halloween stuff, and she's really into that. So check it out on Kickstarter. Glow and Ghouls Retro Halloween Glow-in-the-Dark Enamel Pins. That's what we're calling it. So anyway, yeah, let's look at this. The BBC put this out a couple days ago. They said YouTube secretly used AI to edit people's videos. The results could bend reality. They said YouTube made AI enhancements to videos without telling users or asking for permission. As AI quietly mediates our world, what happens to our shared connection with real life? Well, they're being a bit dramatic with it. I'm going to tell you, in the YouTube ecosystem, it is going to mean that they don't have to share. That's basically it. And people have they've noticed this for a while. This is a Hank Green video from a couple of months ago, and it's on Reddit. And if you scroll down, and I hope he's doing okay. I think didn't he have cancer? Is that what happened? Anyway, I hope he's doing better. Yeah, that's the original. And then they upscaled it, and you can tell because his ear looks really freaking weird. And people were like, maybe it's a new codec. It's like, no, it looks like they're trying to filter people as they come through in AI. And that was a couple of months ago, but they're doing it to a lot of people. I think it was Rick Beto was the one who posted a video on it. And he's a guy who does the music. He talks about, different musicians. And I used to watch his channel, actually. But he said, yeah, there's a larger trend at play. A growing share of reality is pre-processed by AI before it even reaches us. Eventually, the question won't be whether you can tell the difference, but whether it's eroding our ties to the world around us. Well, basically, is YouTube telling us what they're doing? And I think what they're doing is they're upscaling a lot of this stuff to 4K, 8K, or whatever to look better on a television, because I think YouTube's end game is to become television, to replace television. So they said that Beto and Rhett Scholl, another music YouTuber, weren't the first to notice. Complaints on social media date back to June, with users posting close-ups of odd-looking body parts and questioning YouTube's intentions. Now, after months of rumors and comment sections, the company has finally confirmed that, yeah, it's altering a limited number of videos on YouTube Shorts, the app's short-form video feature. We're running an experiment on select YouTube Shorts that uses traditional machine learning technology to unblur, denoise, and improve clarity in videos during processing, similar to what a modern smartphone does when you record a video. Said Renee Ritchie, YouTube's head of editorial and creator liaison on X. YouTube is always working on ways to provide the best video quality and experience possible, and will continue to take creator and viewer feedback into consideration as we iterate and improve on these features. YouTube did not respond to the BBC's questions about whether users will be given the choice about AI tweaking their videos. I don't think you're going to be given a choice. I think YouTube is going to use whatever technology or codec they feel works the best to maximize engagement on their platform, and that's really what this is all about. And this is why, they're dubbing your videos into other languages. This is why they're doing like auto subtitles, and you can do AI this and AI that. I will tell you, on the back end on YouTube, and if you're not a creator and you're not like a power creator, like somebody that makes, pretty okay money at YouTube, usually those channels are the ones they roll out this stuff to first, right? You can, like in our case, they were trying to get us to agree to have a bunch of our videos dubbed, like I said, dubbed into other languages. I think they do it by default now, but I think it's only, I want to say Spanish and French are the only two that they figured out, because at one point in time, they were dubbing our videos into like 10 different languages. And we got so many complaints from people in other countries. They're like, I speak English. These are terrible translations. You guys shouldn't be doing this. I'm like, we're not doing it. YouTube is doing it. And so we had to find a way to turn it off because it was in beta, but they do this all the time. If you look at your dashboard as a YouTube creator, again, not everybody has the same dashboard. It depends on, I guess, where you are in the YouTube ecosystem, but they actually give you AI recommendations, like make these videos about these things. And we'll even make an AI thumbnail for you. I shit you not. They will generate an AI thumbnail for you, a god-awful AI thumbnail. It's not even good AI. I mean, people complain about me using AI. Mostly I like upscale stuff, or if I want to make somebody frown or something like that, like I'll do that. But it's not even good AI. We're talking AI from like 2 years ago. And they'll give you some shitty thumbnail for it. And they'll say, make this video, human. And, we think this will have maximum engagement on your channel. And I don't think any of this stuff actually does. And it's going to look so damn fake. But that's going to be the future of YouTube. And if the humans aren't doing what the machine says now, then eventually the machine will just, I believe, make its own videos based on what people are looking for. Kind of like the AI overview. If you go to Google and you type in a question, if there isn't a website or a page for it, it'll just generate an AI overview. And a lot of times it's wrong, but it does the best it can do based on what it's got to work with. That's what they're going to do with video. They're basically, people are going to type in a question like, how do I tie my shoes? And it'll generate a video on shoe tying. And, the people probably have like 7 fingers on one hand, but if it works, I just hope they don't generate videos on how to perform like surgery on yourself or something. But, this is interesting stuff though. You deserve to know. Yeah, it said some casual viewers, this is coming from Ars Technica, said some casual viewers may end up liking Google's AI-enhanced videos, but the pixel peepers producing videos are understandably irked. Aside from whether or not the tweaked videos may look any better, not really. Google is making these changes without telling anyone. The company says it's interested in viewer and creator feedback to iterate and improve the upscaling features. The company should take its own advice, though. They said when Google announced the Pixel 10 phones, it noticed that the improved imaging pipeline can make AI enhancements to photos automatically. The team believed it was important to be transparent about that, so they integrated C2PA labeling. Photos you take can be automatically labeled as AI edited to make totally sure everyone knows they may not be an accurate representation of reality, but YouTube videos, the company seems less concerned about that. As much as Google doesn't want to admit it, there is backlash against AI content. Oh God, we know. Trust me, we know. Look, I have no qualms using AI thumbnails because I'm not putting an artist out of work. I'm not putting a photographer out of work. And it's just, our YouTube videos are disposable content, right? It's like a paper plate. It's like a napkin. People consume it and then they just throw it out. It's like fast food. Our videos burn off after like 2 or 3 days. So I'm not too worried about that. But my God, when we first started doing that, people were like, you're going to put artists out of work. I'm like, I was never going to hire an artist to do the thumbnail anyway. Actually, I'll tell you what started it was also AI, was reverse image searches. There were some companies going around and they were doing reverse image searches and trying to like zonk people for using photographs that they may or may not have the copyright to, kind of like music on YouTube. So I'm like, fine. I'm going to take this photograph. I'm going to alter it with AI and, make it 25% different. And there you go. It's no longer, it's AI. It's not copyrightable. Leave us alone. And that's why I started doing it. And I'm like, you know what? I can have a lot of fun with this. And again, we're not putting anybody out of work, but my God, yeah, people are like, put an AI thumbnail on a video and they think like kittens are exploding in real time or some crazy crap like that. It said if there's even a hint of the creator used AI, the internet will pounce. I'm telling you right now, YouTube is going to be an AI infused hellscape within 2 years. It's already happening. Like some of the top channels out there are AI channels, and they're not even good AI. It's just like, oh, these babies are having a conversation. That baby looks like Trump. And his videos are getting tons and tons of views. And they don't care. I'm going to be honest. Google does not care. They don't have any ethical concern. All these companies, all these tech companies, like you think that they're outraged like you are? They're not outraged. They're going all in. I mean, hell, I'm convinced that, McDonald's, if they could, pack it in tomorrow and say, you know what, we're not making hamburgers anymore. We're going to be an AI company because it's more profitable. They would totally freaking do it. Look at Adobe. Adobe basically burned itself down and said, hey, we're going to be an AI company. Look at Duolingo. Hey, we're going to fire everybody. Now we're an AI company. And, the bubble is going to burst on that. But I'm telling you, the future of YouTube is the tube without the U. And all this content is going to be generated by Google, and your kids are going to consume it. Your parents are going to consume it because it's going to look real to them. And it doesn't matter if it is or isn't. It doesn't matter if you got talking heads on there saying all kinds of crazy shit that's not real. It's going to look real to them. So that's kind of the scary thing that I don't even know if there's going to be any human oversight at all. I think it's just going to be, what did you type in a prompt for? What did you search for? That's what we're going to make a video about. And if it's not accurate, oh well, there's something buried in the terms of service, terms of use here that in the EULA that says that, you don't hold us responsible for anything. If we show you a video of how to perform brain surgery on your kid safely at home and, with no anesthesia, and you got some kid like giggling and laughing as their parents poking around in their brain, and it's all AI generated, you can't hold us responsible. Yeah, you agreed to the EULA when you signed up for YouTube. Yeah, I mean it's really far-fetched, but I'm just saying that's kind of where I think things are going to go eventually. So I would say if you're having a fit about them upscaling user-created content, at least it's still, for now, user-created content. It's not always going to be the case. So I'm going to wrap it up. Please subscribe. Check out Geeky's Pins on Kickstarter. We will talk later. For more pop culture news, views, and rants, go to news.clownfishtv.com. That's news.clownfishtv.com.